Welcome to Career Podcast, the podcast where we guide you through the twists and turns of your professional journey. I'm your host, Nusrat, and today we're diving into a topic that can make or break your career move, job interview etiquettes. Whether you're the interviewer or the interviewee, there's a lot to get right. Joining me is Arefin, a seasoned career coach who's helped countless candidates ace their interviews. Welcome, Arefin.
Thanks, Nusrat. I'm excited to share some insights to make interviews less daunting and more successful.
Awesome. Let's jump in. Arefin, interviews are a two-way street, right? So let's start with the interviewer side. What are some key etiquettes for those conducting the interview?
Absolutely, Nusrat. Interviewers set the tone, so preparation is key. First, they should review the candidate's resume and tailor questions to the role. Nothing says unprepared like asking generic questions or mispronouncing a name. Punctuality is huge. Start on time, create a comfortable environment, whether it's a quiet room or a stable virtual setup, and of course, be respectful. Listen actively, avoid interruptions, and steer clear of personal or irrelevant questions like age or marital status.
That makes sense. It's about creating a fair and professional space. What about fairness? How can interviewers ensure they're judging candidates equitably?
Great point. Interviewers need to focus on skills, experience, and cultural fit, not biases. Give every candidate equal time and attention, and be transparent about the process, like when they'll hear back. At the end, thank them, let them ask questions, and follow through on promises. It's about leaving a positive impression, even if they're not hired.
Love that. It's about respect on both sides. Now let's flip to the interviewee. Arefin, what are the must-do etiquettes for candidates walking into that hot seat?
Candidates need to come prepared, Nusrat. Research the company, its mission, values, recent news, and know the job description inside out. Dress appropriately for the company culture, business formal for corporate, maybe smart casual for startups. Arrive early, 10 minutes for in-person, 5 for virtual, and test your tech for Zoom interviews. Nothing screens chaos like a frozen screen.
Oh, we've all seen those Zoom fails. What about during the interview? How should candidates carry themselves?
Body language is huge. A firm handshake if it's in person, good posture, eye contact, and a genuine smile go a long way. Speak clearly. Avoid filler words like and use the STAR method: situation, task, action, result, to structure answers about past experiences. Be honest too. If you don't know something, say so, but pivot to a related strength and show enthusiasm. Employers want someone excited about the role.
That's super practical. Okay, let's get to the juicy part. Your top tips and tricks for candidates to stand out. Spill the beans, Arefin.
All right, here's the good stuff. First, tailor your responses. If the job emphasizes teamwork, share a story about a successful group project. Use numbers like, I boosted sales by 20% to make your impact concrete. Second, practice mock interviews with a friend or a coach to build confidence. Record yourself to catch habits like fidgeting or saying like too much.
Oh, recording yourself is such a smart move. What else?
Handle behavioral questions with 3 to 5 prepared stories showcasing different skills: problem solving, leadership, adaptability. Use the STAR method to keep answers tight. Also, manage nerves with deep breathing. Inhale for 4, exhale for 4 before you start. And treat the interview like a conversation, not a test. It's a two-way fit.
Love that mindset shift. Any tips for tricky questions like weaknesses or salary expectations?
For weaknesses, pick something real but not a deal breaker, and show how you're improving, like, I used to struggle in public speaking, but I took a course to get better. For salary, deflect early on, like, I'd love to learn more about the role before discussing compensation. And if you have employment gaps, be honest, talk about learning, freelancing, or caregiving, and focus on what you gained.
That's so helpful. What about virtual interviews? They're so common now.
Virtual interviews need extra prep. Set up a clean, neutral background with good lighting. Test your mic and camera. Keep notes handy, but don't read them verbatim. It looks robotic. And look at the camera, not the screen, to mimic eye contact. It makes a big difference.
Great tip. Okay, before we wrap, what's one thing candidates should always do post-interview?
Send a thank you email within 24 hours. Mention something specific from the interview, like a project you discussed, to show you were engaged. It reinforces your interest and keeps you top of mind. Oh, and be patient but proactive if you don't hear back by the promised date.
That's a perfect note to end on. Arefin, thank you so much for these golden nuggets. I'm sure our listeners are ready to nail their next interview.
My pleasure, Nusrat. Best of luck to everyone out there.
And that's a wrap for today's Career Podcast. If you found these tips helpful, share this episode with a friend, and don't forget to subscribe for more career insights. Until next time, keep navigating your path with confidence.